Hello and welcome back to another version of Walt's Weekly Update. How's everybody doing out there? We have had a pretty exciting week behind us and another one ahead. This week I'm going to, take a little bit of a turn and sidestep any kind of a real estate update. We all kind of know what's going on there right now, and if you don't, you can always reach out and ask me. But I was just, I had a little food for thought, a little personal story here. Something to think about, and that is because I was recently reminded of a book. There's a book out there called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. It was written by a palliative care nurse, and in those top 5, one of them is people saying, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself in that not pursuing my dreams and passions that I really wanted to before it was too late, because we always hit a point in our life where it's too late, right? And on the personal side of that, it makes me think a lot because my wife and I have lived a very, roller coaster life like most everybody has. We have our ups and downs, and I wanted to move to Las Vegas for so many years, and I felt like when we lived in Utah that I was, stuck in a certain kind of career that I knew, and I knew what I was doing. Also, we were raising kids, so I felt like, we couldn't make a big change while our kids were still being raised. And then, things changed, kids grow up. When I turned 50 years old, that's when we decided to make the move to Utah, or to Las Vegas. And so now we've been here 10 years, right? Just turned 60 and have enjoyed the 10 years. And, we got here to Vegas, we really started, I think we really learned, my wife and I learned each other more than ever, started really enjoying our time together, our company, because now we were a couple, we weren't just parents raising kids. And we started traveling, something that I had done a little bit before I met my wife, something my wife really had never done. And then we started traveling. Well, lo and behold, it's going on almost 5 years now that if you don't know me, if you know me personally, you know the story, but my wife got very ill. It is a chronic illness that is not going away. And so basically, she has her good days, bad days, and just different things that happen with her health. But really what it's done is it's stopped us from doing those things, the travel. Now, we still hope to be able to do that. We're always optimistic, and we're always hoping and looking on the bright side. As right now she went through another bout of illness, but she's on the mend again. She's tough, man. She keeps making a comeback. So, we still are hopeful, but my point is we waited too long. We waited a long time to start doing some of these things, and we shouldn't have waited that long. We should have pursued what we wanted to do and made the best of what we had at the time. And if that meant, we had I've been that way my whole life. I've got this to do. I've got that to do. I'll do this when I'm done with that. And so, just a little food for thought out there if you haven't done those things. I'm glad we made the move to Vegas. I'm glad because it's something I'd always wanted to do. If I was still sitting in Utah right now, I hated winter. I cannot stand the cold weather. It gets under my skin. I lived in it for 40 years of my life in cold weather, and I don't like it. And so, I'm so happy that we made that move and I got to experience. I always wanted to live in Vegas. That's a whole other story ever since I was a kid. So, just a little food for thought this week. And if you're thinking about, if that's one of those things about making a move to Vegas or making some just trip or a major change in your life, just do it. Quit thinking about it. Just get out there and do it. So that's my thought for today. A little bit on the personal side. Maybe at some point I'll get to expand a little bit more about the personal side of my life and some of those stories. But I just had come across an article referencing that book, and that came to mind. So that's what I wanted to share today. So everybody have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. If you have questions about real estate and what's going on in the market, for sure reach out, and then I'll talk to you again very soon, like in a week. Take care. Bye.